We had just gone through 2 years of really struggling with our oldest child. I was 36 years old. I had a failed marriage already. I now have a child that doesn't want me to be his mom anymore. And I just felt like I was failing. And I started pushing everybody away and was just kind of in a downward spiral, not doing very well. I had been in a very destructive relationship before that when people tell you you're not good enough for long enough, you believe it. And I think I had carried that into so many of my other relationships, including my marriage now. It had led me to a really dark, kind of lonely place because I felt like I couldn't really be who I am in the church. And I really felt like God couldn't use me in his church. Years ago, we had watched a movie called Junebug, and Amy Adams in that movie had said to her husband, you know, God loves you. He loves you just the way you are, but he loves you too much to let you stay this way. We went to church one Sunday, and Pastor Matt was preaching that morning, and what he preached about was a sermon called You Can't Stay Here. And that sent me into a cartwheel. That got me excited. I knew that God was in the middle of doing things. He had something for us. We did start going to a home group through Renewal Church, and the first night we met, our leader, John, asked us to pray, which makes sense, that's part of home group, but he asked us to do something different, to open our hands and have our palms facing up. And it seems like a simple thing, but it wasn't for me. I realized how long I've been holding my hands tightly closed. It wasn't an immediate thing for me because a lot of those things, that's years and years of mess. But God said, I can take that. And as he's taken it, I felt like I'm free. One thing in the past 2 months is the Lord has really been bringing about reconciliation with my oldest son. And just to be able to hug him and tell him I love him, and him to hear me, that he's loved. And I'm praying that God just keeps doing that. We all feel lonely. We all need someone to say, hey, I've been there. Let me walk with you. And just having a group of people that have done that with me the last few months has made a world of a difference. To wake up in the morning ready to go, not ready to go back to bed. I'm ready to see the day and to see what God's gonna do.